guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Christy and I've spent the past week here in Bandera, Texas at the Texas Bluebonnet Casita Rally. It's been a great week, and so if you'd like to know what the rally looks like, stay tuned and I'll show you a little bit what it was about. Just want to say thank you to Katie's Casita Closet for sponsoring today's video. If you watch my channel, you know that I am a huge fan of my closet modification, so make sure you check out the links in the description of the video for more information. The Bluebonnet Rally is one of the biggest rallies in Texas, and this year there were 90 rigs and 162 people in attendance. I had a great time, met lots of new people, caught up with some old friends. If you haven't done a rally, I highly recommend you check it out. Also on this video, you're going to see sprinkled around a few interviews that I did with a couple people, asking them to give a funny story, advice, or newbie mistakes. Thought it might be fun to include it for you guys.
All right, I'm Tyler.
I'm Jessie.
And this is our casita. As I'm sure many of you are aware, Christy's little blurb here talking about rookie's first mistake. Well, actually, when we first bought this thing, this was our first rally we took it to, and it was kind of overcast and misting as we came in, and they put us over there in the stepchild section beside the pavilion, and all this water runoff was in our campsite. So we unhooked, we set up, and we go inside the rally hall. That way we can get set up with everybody and get our packet and info. 2 hours later, we come out to it looks like a lake in front of our camper. So we're scrambling. It's 10 o'clock at night. It's dark. It's still raining. So they got these shut-off valves on this building. Well, they shut these valves off for the downspouts. Next morning comes up. It's like a freaking ocean out front. So we don't know what's going on. We go over there next to the building. Well, sure enough, rookie me had kinked the hose and it had split open. Well, it's raining during this whole time, so we think it's just the rain. Nope, I'm sure we cost this place at least 1,500 gallons of water or better. So rookie mistake, always check your hose before leaving and never leave the water on when you're away from the campsite.
And you guys also have a YouTube channel, so go ahead and plug that now, please.
It is Travel Like No One Else. Just a couple of amateurs moseying around in this little camper.
And you're recently full-time, yes?
We've got about 10 days in. We've got at least 3 more weeks before she kicks me out.
I'm Wayne Allison.
And I'm Charlotte.
And one of the pieces of advice that I would like to share is be sure that your connector from the casita to the tow vehicle is in tight as you start. Otherwise, you may go 100 miles down the road with it dragging along behind, which means total replacement.
The other thing is be sure that if you have an outside shower, that door is closed and locked. We were rolling down the highway and this trucker honked at us and said, "You're dragging your shower."
So it was just bouncing up and down.
It was just, yeah.
Outside shower.
Outside shower. That's funny.
Yeah.
And the other thing too is when we started, we've had this casita since 2012, and I thought I needed everything, including an extra kitchen sink. So now, 10 years later, less is more. So celebrate less.
Hi, we're Jack and Sean. We've had our casita trailer for 6 months.
6 months.
Got it in October of 22, and we love it. Our funny story of our first experience with the casita was on our first trip home from picking it up. We took it home. We're so proud of it. Got to wash it and get it ready to go into storage. And our storage unit is 20 minutes from our house. And so we were so diligent trying to remember all the different steps.
Every step.
Packed everything up, drove to the storage unit, got out, went to unhook it. My husband says to me,
Where's the tools?
"Where's the tool bag?" And I said, "I don't know. Where's the tool bag?" It was in our garage.
At the house.
Oh no.
So we drove back home for 20 minutes.
With casita in tow.
With casita in tow.
Okay,
Went back to the storage place and then unhooked it. For the first time.
Unhooked it.
Stored it.
So do we check for tools now every time?
Oh, we never leave without going through a complete checklist. However, we did come here this time and left the keys on the propane tank and lost a set of keys.
Oh no.
So yeah,
It
we're still not great
Still
at this. We're
learning.
still learning.
Yep,
So,
yep. And you love it so far?
love it.
Absolutely.
Absolutely love our casita.
So my name's Deanna, and the first night I got my casita, I was getting ready for bed, very excited about my new purchase, and I went into the bathroom, brushed my teeth, and then I bent over, hit my head on the wall, and spit on the floor. I'm about 5'9", and it's a little tight in there.
You don't fit the same way I do then, right?
No, not at all.
And thank you for sharing your funny story.
We are Frank and Debbie Knight from Central Texas.
We're the
Two Terrier Travelers.
I love it.
I think the worst mistake I've ever made was, well, number one, avoid campgrounds that ask for cash, because they are generally run down, not well maintained.
It's okay to leave.
And it is okay to leave. You come in, you're not comfortable, please just leave. There'll be other places. But it was at this park that I lost my keys. All of my keys. Couldn't find them. I spent the entire evening trying to retrace my steps, couldn't find them. We totally emptied our casita and truck out on the ground to try and see if we had just slipped down somewhere. Never found the keys. If she hadn't had her backup keys, we would have been out in the middle of nowhere and had to have 5 or 6 keys replaced. It was awful. So lesson here, always carry a tow vehicle key in your camper and a camper key in your tow vehicle.
Good advice.
Always do that.
Good
I
advice.
have a great quote by St. Augustine for you. The world is a book. People who don't travel only read one page.
That's great. That is great.
So get out there and see the world.
Roberts, and I am an 81-year-old camper. I love it. I don't want fear to ever stop me from doing what I want to do, and I do everything as much as possible. It is a privilege to grow old, but please don't grow up.
So I hope you enjoyed the video. I highly recommend trying out a rally if you are a newbie or you just want information, you want to get plugged into a community. Remember to always enjoy those little things, and we'll see you next time. Stay tuned for more information about a couple of other upcoming Casita rallies, and also again a big thank you to Katie's Casita Closet for sponsoring today's video.
I'm Susie Adams, and this is my husband Alan, and we're co-hosting the Pine Knot Rally. It's October 18th to the 22nd at Salmon Lake in 2023. This is
Phil Underwood and Denise Underwood. We're going to be helping co-host the Pine Knot Rally, the premier rally here in Texas. You need to make it.
Hi, I'm Doug Krebs with Casita Works, and we'll be installing hitches and other accessories.
So for this year's rally, be sure you go to MFRVG for the registration. There we have all the activities that we already have planned, and we're open to having some more. We also have a Facebook page, and that's
Pine Knot Fiberglass RV Rally. If you're interested in becoming a vendor at the Pine Knot Rally, please contact us.
This is a place to go if you're a solo camper and you want to learn about casitas or other things that people do. We're all going to be willing to help anybody. If you're just a new casita owner, we'd love for this to be your first rally. Please go sign up at the registration page because we would love to see all of you with us.
I am the host of the Javelina Roundup in Davis Mountain State Park the first week of October each year. And that is a very informal rally. I technically don't call it a rally, I call it more like a gathering. And the distinction I make there is generally rallies will have organized activities and classes and organized dinners and things like that. We don't have that. We go out there, we'll have a morning coffee with some pastries, and everybody stands around or sits around and visits till just about noon or whenever they get done talking, and then they'll go to go out sightseeing, go trail walking, people sit around and play music with ukuleles and guitars. They'll do whatever they want to do. It's very relaxed.
Spontaneous.
Kind of spontaneous. A lot to do out there with the McDonald Observatory. Marfa lights are a little over half-hour away. Balmorhea State Park with the huge spring that they have there is probably about a 45-minute drive. There's like a 75, beautiful scenery, lots of trails to walk, and just a good relaxing time. So that one you can find on mfrvg.com.